folks. What's new and exciting? Got a few Honda part update. The parts to be rolling in there, folks. I picked up a. Let's see if I can get this out of the bag first for you. I've been trolling online for some bike parts, and I honestly don't know if. I don't know if these are part of the parts I got, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. It was in the bag. I picked up the pieces for the rear drive shaft for an 86. Apparently, these are for an 86. It's the rear, I think it goes like, anyway. Came with a extra shaft. Came with apparently some bolts. They're all in there. It also came with a drive shaft rubber boot. And I think this is for the shaft. I want to keep that together anyway. And also this is for the other piece for an 86 drive shaft. And since the other rear end is all rusty and whatever, it's cheaper to buy some parts. I picked up one of these. Apparently there's a bolt stuck in here. So that's for the trailer hitch, but it was in much nicer shape. I will be sandblasting that, which should take care of that stuff. I'm going to put this with the parts pile. Also, on my messy bench here, I picked up a brand new set of hand grips, OEM Honda grips. I don't know if you can see that. Honda came with genuine Honda little end caps. There's two of them in here, like not a big deal. The bolts and nuts and screws and all that stuff is in there. So I don't know if I'm gonna put this on the running emotional support bike, or I'm gonna put it on one of these bikes. But I definitely need at least one more set. I'm also still looking for a genuine Honda carburetor, which I now know the difference. The Jets, one Jet's got a little thing in it, sticking out the side. If there's one still on eBay, I might actually buy one because there's a few pieces on it that I need. And as soon as somebody sells them, because I notice every time somebody sells you a carburetor, they all come like devoid of a whole bunch of things. And occasionally there's carburetors that have all the parts, but the carburetor's no good because it's all smashed or broken, whatever. So I'm going to work on that. And that should be good enough for that. That's pretty much it, really. And oh yeah, the frame. The place called me back. They told me it was I told me it was a shitload of money to sandblast it, and if it's under an hour, they charge by the minute. Which, so the lady calls me back and she's like, "Oh, it's only $45." I'm like, okay. She's like, "You want us to paint it?" I'm like, "I don't know. What do you charge?" She's like, "Well, it's $25 to, what do you call it, a primer, epoxy, whatever, some kind of primer." And she says, "Well, like $45." I'm like, "What? $45?" So I had the entire frame painted, or it's going to be back in a week, completely repainted, which is like, yes, I don't have to paint it. So I might actually send out the rest of the black parts and have them all painted and see how that works. So yeah, the frame will be painted. I might paint, just do the swing arm. I'm not sure what parts on here really, I don't know. I'm guessing just, see on this, I'm guessing I could wire wheel this and paint it. It's not a huge problem. Because there's some paint on here. I don't think there's any paint in here. And I don't know if this is oh yeah, there's a bearing in there. So I don't know if it needs new bearings. One bearing in there, one bearing in there. And is there a bearing in here? I don't know what goes in there. I'm not a transmission expert. But I have a dude who's going to sell me the rear drive shaft and the whole entire rear end for an 86, which is awesome. Yeah. So the 85 might be put back together real soon. And that's it, really. Yeah. Paint. Woohoo, paint. I never thought I'd get to paint. Well, once I get the paint back, get that little piece sandblasted and repainted, I'm going to Maybe I'll send that one to get out professionally blasted and professionally painted by someone, not me. And I will try to probably just do this myself. But I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should just send these two pieces out to get painted and then put it back together from there. And I have all the other pieces over there somewhere. So I should be able to clean it all up, put it back together, and clean up the bolts. Probably get some new, some better, what do you call swing arm bolts. The ones I have look terrible. So once I get that done, I'm going to probably haul it over to the new shop and try to hang it up or something, because I don't want a nice freshly painted frame all scratchety. So like I said, I'm not building a show car. I just don't want it like white paint and just scratch the hell out of it on concrete. So thanks for watching, Toodles, and there'll be more updates on the Honda, because I'm going to be rebuilding the Honda. Thanks for watching.